Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and today I'm here just to bring you a message on the road to acceptance, sort of moving out of denial of our situation and our circumstances and into a place of acceptance. So what I am doing, I was very strongly guided to bring you this book today. It's called The Language of Letting Go, Daily Meditations for Codependents by Melanie Beattie. It's been a wonderful healing book in my own life, and I'd like to share with you guys because sometimes it's really nice to hear from a book the things that, yeah, other people might be telling us, but it's kind of nice to have it in an objective form. So I'm going to read two excerpts from this, and then I will pull some cards and some oracle cards and advice to help move through whatever energy we may be encountering, any blocks to this. Before I get into this, though, I do want to say, if I trigger you, if I evoke an emotional reaction, if there are past situations or past hurts, if there's things that now you're triggered by, ask yourself, why is this in my conscious awareness? Why was I triggered by this? One of the exercises that you can do, and I find it very helpful for myself as well, is after you're done listening to this, what did you feel were the main points? I mean, you can write it down, you can just think about it, but what were the main points that resonated with you, that stood out for you? What was triggered you? How can you use it again in your conscious awareness to see how moving forward you can use this information to create positive change in your life? So I'm going to get into the excerpt. If it's for you, awesome. Thank you for everyone watching. If you're one of my subscribers, you mean the world to me. Thank you for being a subscriber. And guys, if you are new to my channel, please feel free, hit subscribe and join the journey with me if this resonates for you. I understand it won't resonate with everyone, so keep what you feel is on a soul level, disregard the rest, and know that no matter what this video is about, no matter what it says, it's still up to you and how you integrate this guidance and how you integrate whatever comes through the cards today and the choices you make and the steps you take, and that's personal freedom, my friends. So I'm going to get right in here. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to jump in and guide, guard, bless, and protect myself as well as any of you throughout this entire video and reading as well, and ask that only messages for the highest good of those of us watching come through today. So I'm going to jump in to something for today actually, and it's for February 28th, and it's called Letting Go of Denial. So, we are slow to believe that which is believed would hurt our feelings. This is one of the quotes from, it says, Ovid. Most of us in recovery have engaged in denial from time to time. Some of us relied on this tool. We may have denied events or feelings from our past. We may have denied other people's problems. We may have denied our own problems, feelings, thoughts, wants, or needs. We denied the truth. Denial means we didn't let ourselves face reality, usually because facing that particular reality would hurt. It would be a loss of something, trust, love, family, perhaps a marriage, a friendship, or a dream. And it hurts to lose something or someone. Denial is a protective device, a shock absorber for the soul. It prevents us from acknowledging reality until we feel prepared to cope with that particular reality. People can shout and scream the truth at us, but we will not see or hear it until we are ready. We are sturdy yet fragile beings. Sometimes we need to get prepared, time to ready ourselves to cope. We do not let go of our need to deny by beating ourselves into acceptance. We let go of our need to deny by allowing ourselves to become safe and strong enough to cope with the truth. We will do this when the time is right. We do not need to punish ourselves for having denied reality. We only need to love ourselves into safety and strength so that each day we are better equipped to face and deal with the truth. We will face and deal with reality on our own time schedule, when we are ready and in our higher power's timing. We do not have to accept chastisement from anyone, including ourselves, for this schedule. We will know what we have to know when it's time to know it. And the meditation with this part, today, I will concentrate on making myself feel safe and confident. I will let myself have my awareness on my own time schedule. So I know a lot of people get really upset with people on their healing journey because why can't you just see this right now? Well, the thing is, again, like they said, this is coping protective methods for ourselves. And when it's time to see the truth, when it's time for that enlightenment to come, it will come to you. And it's up to how you encounter that. When it's time for this to come, it will come, like it said. And you don't have to go by anyone else's schedule, by your own. The other excerpt I want to read is from October 29th, and it's on acceptance. So we're going from denial of a situation, denial of a truth, moving into now, I see the truth, but rather than beating myself up about this truth, now I want to move into a place of acceptance. So I'm going to read this to you guys. A magical potion is available to us today. That potion is called acceptance. We are asked to accept many things, ourselves as we are, our feelings, needs, desires, choices, and current status of being. Other people as they are, the status of our relationships with them, problems, blessings, financial status, where we live, our work, our tasks, our level of performance at these tasks. Resistance will not move us forward, nor will it eliminate the undesirable. But even our resistance may need to be accepted. Even resistance yields to and is changed by acceptance. Acceptance is the magic that makes change possible. It's not forever, it is for the present moment. Acceptance is the magic that makes our present circumstances good. It brings peace and contentment and opens the door to growth, change, and moving forward. It shines a light of positive energy on all that we have and are. Within the framework of acceptance, we figure out what we need to do to take care of ourselves. Acceptance empowers the positive and tells God we have surrendered to the plan. We have mastered today's lesson and are ready to move on. And a meditation that may help with this, or just like an affirmation, today I will accept. I will relinquish my need to be in resistance to myself and my environment. I will surrender. I will cultivate contentment and gratitude. I will move forward in joy by accepting where I am today. One of the best ways that we can move forward with acceptance is gratitude, is looking at the life and the current present situation that we are in and being grateful for our experiences, being grateful for the people around us. And, sometimes when we're moving from a place of denial into a place of acceptance, we're going to encounter maybe potentially some shadow energy. And again, this book has reminded us not to try and hold on to the fear or the guilt and the shame for our own selves, allowing our protective devices and allowing ourselves to, sort of deny the truth and being in that state of denial. It's saying wholeheartedly that I'm going to accept each state of my life, each place I've been, acknowledge why these protective measures were put in. Are they still relevant? Am I still in this fight or flight mentality? Or is there a way I can move through with acceptance and gratitude and really, really surrender to the plan, surrender to the greater world unfolding for you at this time? So I'm going to take a few messages from Oracle cards. First, I'm going to start off with the Archangel Gabriel one on how to move into this place of acceptance if we've been in a place of denial, and that there's no judgment, there's no shame on what denial is. Sometimes this is like, let's use an example of sometimes denial is, I don't have a problem with eating too many Cheetos, okay? And then you may talk to other people and 3 bags of Cheetos too many, man. You can't eat 3 bags of Cheetos a day. That's bad. And you may be like, yeah, whatever. I don't need to listen to you. And then your body starts to react to you and say, hey, 3 bags of Cheetos is too much. You're not feeling so good. And you may not have room for any real good food, right? Eventually, on a healing process, to look at, why was I eating 3 bags of Cheetos? Oh, here's why. And is there a... I would call it a self-defeatist thing, but is there a, what is the word I'm trying to use here? Crutch is one of them, okay? But usually when we do things like this, when we have crutches, when we rely on something, or we do something else to keep our mind off of this, there's usually a reason, right? So when we are healing, if we can bring this stuff into conscious awareness, be like, okay, maybe I ate 3 bags of Cheetos to stop smoking. I mean, those are one things, right? I used to smoke cigarettes, and to stop, I ate a lot of Jolly Ranchers. You know, not the best for you. It's just replacing one habit with another. So there's where compensation, too, I'm hearing the words compensation. If there's something that you're doing to compensate for feelings of not wanting to see the truth, or not ready to see the truth, not wanting to see your own parts and things, there's where whatever that behavior is, it's time to look at it, say, okay, you know what, if it's not so healthy, why was I doing it? How can I move forward more healthy? So I'm going to grab the Archangel Gabriel cards and ask one message here, please, Spirit, to help. And then we get prosperity. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. Excuse me. In the bottom of the deck is divine guidance and keep going. And I have speeches and speaking, and they're showing me daily practice with nurturing yourself. First and foremost, I feel like this could be having those discussions with people that you may need to have discussions with. If we're holding denial for a relationship, or if we're holding untruths and refusing to see the real situation, it may be that we need to talk to someone, maybe a friend, you know, loved one, the person involved, therapist, you know, or someone you trust. This could be anything, right? This could be whoever you need to talk to about it to help you moving through this, but to make a daily practice, to say daily, I'm going to choose to be accepting of what I have in my life right now. I'm going to see the truth. I'm going to accept the reactions of myself and others in situations, and kind of look deeper into me and say, why did this happen? Day to day saying, I love myself. Day to day saying, I'm fully capable of handling whatever comes my way. And day to day seeing the truth in all the situations that we encounter. And as well, the more you practice your new skill, the more comfortable and confident you become. The more we move through our life with acceptance and, you know, choose to face everything head on, that's going to get easier and easier the more that we do it. The less we choose to say, I'm not ready to look at that, I'm going to eat my Cheetos, or, you know, whatever it is, the less comfortable you're going to be. But the more we acknowledge our current standing, and I'm feeling like this is taking active roles in our healing process, the better things are going to be. So nurturing yourself as well, taking care of you, taking care of the things that, you know, make you feel more alive. Investing time in self-care now will yield more energy for you later. Prosperity, and keep going. Okay, don't stop. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotions, and the ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. You have important messages to deliver to others. Some of you as well, what I'm hearing is motivational speakers. You may watch that, but you may also be one. What I'm hearing, guys, is use your disappointments, use the places where you haven't always felt like you've come from acceptance, and help that to propel you forward and to help other people. You know, be that way shower, be that leader, and I feel like you're being called to do that. And this daily practice really is in our daily lives, how we act. It is going to affect everyone in our life. So I'm going to call one last message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle on what we can do and the healing we can do to help us bring acceptance into our life. And we get Goddess Kali and Black Obsidian and Sacred Revolution. This is Black Obsidian is a very, very strong grounding tool as well. And Goddess Kali, she comes in when it's time to shake things up and, you know, face your fears. And in some cases, this fear may be, you know, I've lived in this place of lack or denial and not wanting to see the truth for myself, my protection. But here I say, no, I call in Goddess Kali and I say, Kali, help me. Help me bring revolution to myself. Some of you may want to carry some obsidian in your pocket. It's very, very healing and very, very helpful. And connect with your breath space, connect with the here and now, and remind yourself to be present. You are safe, protected, and loved. And in every single thing that you do, you have a choice on how you move forward. So if you are wanting to go back to these any self-defeatist thing that says protectiveness, that says I'm not ready to face this, make those choices again. Maybe you're not ready to face it today, but maybe tomorrow you could try again. Journaling as well, writing down, talking, these kinds of things, but knowing that you hold the key to this revolution and it is sacred to you and it will change your whole world. So calling in Goddess Kali may be something that is very, very helpful. And I'm going to find you guys page 40, number 46. So something that could help you throughout this, and you can repeat after me or you can use me to speak through you, but I call upon the crystal angel of black obsidian and Goddess Kali who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of sacred revolution. May I be given the intelligence and courage I need to surrender into sacred revolution through divine grace. May divine mercy protect me as a divine power liberates me through my own free will, so be it. And you can also say, I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being, to release any fearful experience or associated belief system connected to destabilizing structures, political and spiritual revolution, changing of the guard, or dethroning. I choose to purge this now on all levels, literal and symbolic, through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it.